Oh, hey, scrapper and scrapettes. I know. Where have I been? Where have I been hiding? It's been a few weeks. Things have been kind of crazy. Uh, Unfortunately, we were down for a while. Leviathan here. Yeah, we call her Leviathan. You know, was down for a while. Cost us some pretty pennies to get Leviathan back up and running. Started off with a blown caliper and the driver's side rear. So replaced caliper while we're in there, replaced the wheel seal, the brakes while we're all in there and everything because the oil got over. Still was having an issue with some clicking on start up and slow down. Had the drive shaft checked. Yeah, U-joints on the drive shaft are junk. Whoever worked on the drive shaft before, as my mechanic says, buggered up the drive shaft pretty bad. So we had to, replace the drive shaft.
So, yeah, you see it? Yep. Brand spanking new shiny steel on that.
That was a pretty penny. Then we've been having some engine issues, so we had an injector test done. 2 of the injectors not working out of the 8. Okay, we're in there. Heck with it. We replaced all the injectors, all the glow plugs, the wiring harnesses, the whole 9 yards. Now, including the glow plug relays as well. Now, if anybody knows, this is a 2002 F350 Super Duty Dually. This has the 7.3 Power Stroke engine. Great engine, incredible engine. We put a lot into this truck, and then we get it back. So the truck was down for about 2-3 weeks with that. Okay, just waiting for parts and everything else coming in, getting it all done. And then we get it back. We have it for about a week. Holiday season hits, 4th of July. So I had, we were doing the whole, family camping thing. Took care of that. Had a great weekend. Then I had to go to Pennsylvania for work for about a week. We come back, get in the truck. I moved the truck out of the yard, the motor lawn, back truck back in. I'm wondering why the steering is kind of screwed up. And yeah, I blew the high pressure steering line. So that had to go down for another day. So if anybody knows what that is, here it is. There's the pretty new power steering line, and it blew oil everywhere. Now I have cleaned this, and I'm going to clean it again because I hate seeing all the oil. It drives me nuts. So all that was done. Unfortunately, I did not do anything in this area here like my last video as I was researching. Just haven't had time. We're going to do it. Getting this cleaned up. This is a stock tank. Big 750 gallon stock tank. This is actually a great little swimming pool. So we're going to clean this up, get this working. Won't take much. We're going to take care of that. That Honda over there is gone. It's going to be going to its new owners. I had to get a new cover for it. The old cover was junk. Got a new owner for it because we went ahead and got a couple others together. No, the covers are not off, but this one here is my wife's. It's a nice little S40 Boulevard. Great bike, perfect for her. She's owned one before. She loves it. And this one here is an 05 Road King, which is my baby. And then on top of that, buddy of mine calls me up. He says, hey, I got some stuff for you. You want to come get it? Of course I'm going to come get it. Scrapper friends, you got to love your scrap friends, right? Got to love your scrap friends. And so I got to get all this out of the truck because, got to go to work. Kind of need the truck to go to work. So if you want to hang out and watch, it's up to you. I'll even speed it up a little bit. But hey, we're coming back. Sorry, like I said, we haven't been putting any videos out. It's been kind of crazy. But if you want to hang around and watch me take this all out, then we'll give a breakdown on what we got, and we'll go from there. All right, hang on. Appreciate it. Maybe I'll throw in a little bit of nice little music. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, because the last time I put some music in, I got monetized, and they went ahead and, knocked the video. Kind of stupid, right? But it's what they do. Hang out if you want to watch. Cool. Oh, all right. And as always, in mid-true video form, the camera overheated, which is nothing new. You know, that happens to us all the time. You know, we are in North Carolina. It is 94 degrees right now with a heat index of 105. So yeah, it's warm. Plus, we had a real good rain last night, and everything is just muggy and nasty. So, started pulling it all out, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to separate the ballast now from the number one wire. Makes it a little easier than just trying to stuff it all in there and go after it later. I'm right there. I'm taking it out of the truck, putting it into the buckets. Let's do it now. So, on ballast, okay, you get all different bunch of types, okay? You have electronic ballast, you have other ballast. Some people break these open. Some of them have, you know, nice transformers in them. I particularly do not do that. But what I do is basically I go by, you know, I look on it. It says electronic ballast. I put it to the side because there's a different price for electronic ballast. Plus they're lighter. They're a lot lighter, okay? So these here ones are electronic ballasts. And then we have a few of these big ones here. Okay, you just want to make sure you check these, make sure they say no PCBs. Okay, polycarbonate phenols, I think that's what they're called. They're not nice stuff, okay? We don't want these going into the landfills or anything else. Some recycling places won't take them as well because of the PCBs. Okay, this right here says, right there, no PCBs. Okay, that's what we want to see. These fetch a better price. They're heavy. If you want to break these open, rock and roll, there's a lot of gooey black stuff in there. Some people freeze them, get them out, but there's a nice copper transformer in there. Okay, so we get a few of those. There's one, there's another, actually this is a driver. This isn't even a ballast, it's just a driver. Okay, but I'll throw that in with the ballast anyways. A couple of those, I'll add them to the other bin. Over here, after I clean this up, okay, we'll have some nice number one. We got to get all these ends off of here, but we all know there's brass in here. And there's clips. If you want to take these apart, it's totally up to you. Open up the plastic in the back and look at that. There's some pretty brass. Doesn't weigh a lot. I did do a video where I smashed these. Some people think I'm crazy. But like I said, I go for the non-ferrous stuff. I add it up and go from there. Ooh, pretty sunflowers. My wife's trying to grow sunflowers. Last week, they were down here. This week, they're up here. These things are growing crazy. I know other people probably have them even taller, but that's where we got it. My wife's little garden here, cherry tomatoes. This has got to be the tallest marigold ever in the history that I've ever seen. This thing's way the heck up here. Whatever. Sidetracked. And then we got the aluminum. Okay, if you guys seen my other videos, okay, nice stack of aluminum, right? Really, really nice stack. These come apart really, really easy. I have previous videos of me taking these apart, and this is all clean sheet aluminum. See, my buddy went ahead and instead of taking the whole fixture out, they retrofitted the old fixture with an LED, with a different diffuser. So all they had to do is replace the guts, and it came with new diffusers, everything. They look really, really good in the office. They're all up to date. They can change the dimness or the color or whatever, today's technology. But this is all clean aluminum. Got this metal off the side, break it down. And then I go ahead and break it down all the way. Put in this bucket right here. I'm gonna have to get another bucket. Oh, look at that, plants. Oh, look at that, I got sidetracked again. Part of my wife's garden. But I'll start another bucket because that one's pretty full. And then we'll go from there. And hence the big stack of metal right here from the last of the lights I have, because I have not been able to get to the scrapyard because of my job. But that's all right. It's all right. But this is what we're on today. This is what we're adventuring. This is what we're playing with. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. Please like, share us out. Hopefully going to be posting a lot more videos. Like I said, I'm sorry I stepped away for a bit. Had some things to take care of, and every now and then we all need a break. And I needed that break. Scrapper and Scrapettes, thanks for tagging along. We appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment, share us out. I get back to my comments, as all you guys know. I get back to my comments. Hopefully I, don't get too big one day and not reply to my comments like some viewers do. Not viewers, YouTubers, whatever you want to call them, influencers, people. I try not to do that. But, and then we got to come over here, we got to clean this up. All this has got to go. That's all shred and garbage and, oh look, a whole bin of ballast. Yeah, Grapper and Scrap Edge, thank you very much. Do whatever it takes. Later. Thumbs up.